This masterpiece of engineering behind me is 1,000 feet long and 126 feet high, and it is the highest and longest aqueduct made of cast iron in the world. Find out what it's called and where I am in just a moment. On today's show, I'm setting out to find a working property for a couple who run their own business. And at first, the enthusiasm takes a bit of time to get going.
It's, well, yes, interesting.
But then their reactions are almost off the scale.
I'm going to shock you here now. 9.5.
Oh! Zowie, wowie! Today we're in northeast Wales, and this is the Pont Cysulty Aqueduct, which amazingly was designed back in 1795 by Thomas Telford as part of a very ambitious scheme to join the rivers Dee and the Mersey. Now, the whole project took about 10 years and £47,000 in their money, which is about £50 million in today's money, and they never quite finished the whole complex, but they did finish this very impressive stretch, and over 5,000 canal boats still cross it to this day. And it's going to be a very vertiginous journey. North East Wales is a region that encompasses the counties of Wrexham, Flintshire and Denbighshire, and shares its coastline with the Irish Sea. It's a largely rural area, and the main industry is in sheep and cattle farming, although crops such as wheat and barley are grown here too. Tourism is a big part of the economy, bringing in £1.8 billion across the whole of North Wales each year, as well as over 37,000 jobs. When you look at the stunning scenery this part of Wales has to offer, from the picturesque Horseshoe Pass in the Dee Valley to the historical and charming towns of Llangollen and Denbigh, it's no wonder these counties are so popular with tourists and house buyers alike. There's quite a spread of house prices in the counties of North East Wales. Places like Wrexham and Flintshire, which are on the border with England, you're going to pay £40,000 to £50,000 more than a little further into Wales in Denbighshire, where the average house price is £150,000. Still, this is a great place to be property shopping because house prices here are 31% less than the average for England and Wales together. So find out what you can buy for your money. For just shy of £300,000, this three-bedroom late Victorian lodge outside Wrexham has an attractive timbered facade, and the beamed ceiling adds character charm to the spacious, well-equipped kitchen. Along with the conservatory, the private gardens are beautifully landscaped. Priced at £595,000 is this attractive three-bedroom sandstone farmhouse in Northup, Flintshire. Dating back to 1860 and brimming with rustic charm, it features exposed timbers and stonework in the reception rooms and a bright, characterful dining room. Outside, there's a patio and immaculate lawns. And if you have deep pockets and a love of things equestrian, you might go for this four-bedroom house complete with stables in Wigfair, Denbighshire. Priced at £825,000, it offers dual-aspect open-plan living downstairs, while outside there's landscaped gardens and over 7 acres of grounds. Some great properties there and a good indicator of how far your money goes in this part of the world. But let's meet today's house hunting couple and find out what's on their wish list. John and Sally run a forestry business and have been married for almost 40 years. So far they've bought and sold 9 properties together and have been in their 4-bedroom home in Shrewsbury, Shropshire for 6 years. But it's the business that's providing the main impetus for their 10th house purchase.
Well, we want to move to the country because since we've moved here, our family business has changed direction. And so we're in commercial forestry and we need to have land and we need to have 2 or 3 acres around our home.
We need space around the property to store rather large machinery and This house is no longer ideal now because the cost of heating it is formidable, and I know that if we go to a place in the country, we will immediately turn to renewables, and obviously wood is our business, and we would heat it with wood. It's quite simple.
So a renewable forever home set in a couple of acres is what this couple are after. And naturally, they'd like to be near some woodland too.
Well, we do a lot of work in North Wales forests. So on the outskirts of Chester, on the Welsh side of Chester, in Denbighshire and Flintshire, that's really where we want to move to.
And if they have a chance to relax, there are pursuits, old and new, they'd like to spend time on.
We already like walking with the dog. One thing I would like to do in the country, I quite like doing craft work, and I do craft work with the local school where my grandchildren go, and I'd like to learn to throw pottery, make pottery.
One of the interesting aspects of the move is to gear up a little bit more for my hobby, which is sailing. And the latest acquisition sailing-wise is an Australian design trimaran, which is quite portable, and I can bring it home and work on it in the winter.
They've got a pretty substantial list of preferences for the new property, inside and out.
I don't think we'd consider living in a house with low beams so that you've got to bend your head, or houses which are very old and perhaps move a little bit in the night with death watch beetle and such like.
What we need in our next home be 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a large study for John, a good spacious entrance hall, a large kitchen dining room, big enough to put a range in, and somewhere that we can put in a wood burner, so we need a chimney.
And from my part, we'd like to have a separate access to get articulated lorries in with loads of timber to heat the house. And the land really needs to have a couple of buildings on, like a Dutch barn or workshop, so that we can service our harvesting equipment as and when, and store our boat in the winter.
Just one last thing to check out, and that's how much money they'd like to spend.
Our maximum budget is £550,000.
John and Sally would like us to concentrate our house search to the west of Chester, in the Welsh counties of Flintshire and Denbighshire. We've got some fantastic houses in store for our buyers, and as usual, they'll need to guess the price before I reveal it. Our final option is, of course, our mystery house, which aims to challenge their preconceptions about their perfect home.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Alistair.
Beautiful morning here in North East Wales.
Certainly is.
You've brought the sunshine with you, but not from very far, because you've only come from Shropshire. No?
We have, yes, only just over an hour.
Do you know this area very well?
We were married in this area.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, so it's like a coming home.
It is.
It is a little, yes.
And what are the qualities that you're looking for?
We'd like a little bit of land, Alistair, up to about 3 acres, not too much more. A nice building, Dutch barn would be great.
Right.
But as far as the house is concerned, I think Sally will have the say on that.
I want a cosy home. I want a home with soul, and I want to know that it's going to be ours forever.
Sure.
I shall know quite quickly, Alistair.
Right. Well, maybe they say that you can tell in the first few seconds.
Yes.
Which would save us a lot of time on the show.
Yes. I want to walk in and know that in 10 seconds or so, it'll be my home. When I wake up tomorrow morning, it'll be my home.
Well, it's a beautiful day for property shopping, so let's go. Follow me.
Can't wait.
For a maximum budget of £550,000, John and Sally are looking for a house to both relax in and work from. With 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, an office for John to run the business, a kitchen large enough for Sally's range cooker, a wood burner, and up to 3 acres of land with outbuildings for machinery maintenance and boat storage. We've travelled 17 miles from Chester, close to Ruthin, the county town of Denbighshire, located in the Vale of Clwyd. The church here dates back to 1310, and there are amenities such as a regular market for local produce, as well as a post office and a friendly traditional inn. Our first property is 3 miles outside Ruthin and is set in over 2.5 acres of land, with splendid views along the western slopes of the Clwydian Hills.
Here we are, house number 1.
Well,
It's a beautiful spot, isn't
it
it?
certainly is, Alistair. It's fantastic.
Yeah, amazing.
Very charming, very quiet. And this is the house I want to show you. As you can see, it's a barn conversion.
Yeah.
It's rather attractive. It's lovely stone. I love the colour stone.
That's very
And
interesting.
It's, well, yes, interesting, but on the small side.
A bit small.
Yes.
While this property may not look spacious from the outside, but appearances can be deceiving, as they'll find when they step through the front door.
So we come into this really nice hallway. If you can shut the door, we'll go straight through into the
Very spacious.
kitchen, because here you get an idea of the way they've done the conversion.
Oh, yes. That's rather nice. It doesn't really feel like a barn conversion at all, does it?
No.
Would you? Do you think so?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
No,
it just
no.
looks like feels like a modern kitchen, and I can see a space to put a range cooker in.
There is a range, yes.
Which
you
is
could put in
quite
your own
essential
range
for
if you
me.
wanted.
Yes, I like it.
Nice
I like
big
it.
travertine floors.
I love the floor. Do like the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like the view of the cows through the window too.
The wonderful thing about this, I mean, it is really all about the views. So, you know, we were talking about getting the first feel in the first 10 seconds. Is it...
I don't know yet. It's a nice feel. It's a nice cosy feel.
We haven't ruled it out in the first
Not
10
yet.
seconds.
No.
With space for the range cooker a big tick for Sally, and those stunning views a plus for both of them, we're bypassing the dining room to have a look at the equally cosy sitting room.
Well, again, a lovely view.
Yeah.
Lovely, and French windows.
You've got this rather nice arched window looking over this way.
Small room. I mean, this is half the size again of our present sitting room.
Right.
And we do like a bit of space round us, don't we? But it's
It's not vast, it's not roomy and cavernous.
It could be cosy.
it could be,
It's definitely going to be cosy.
Yes, it's another word that we keep using, but it's cosy.
Well, it is a word that certainly fits this house. Also on the ground floor is a study, and the hallway definitely has the spaciousness that Sally likes. Upstairs there are 3 bedrooms, a bright double room for guests, along with a good-sized single room. And there's a large bathroom too, but we're heading for where they could be sleeping.
This is the master bedroom.
This is a nice bedroom. It's got 3 aspects.
Yep.
4, 5.
5 quintuple aspect.
Yes. It's really, really nice.
What about you, John? What are your thoughts upstairs?
Yeah, nice. It's a really lovely bedroom, actually. Yeah.
Outside continues to deliver, with plenty of land on offer for all their forestry business needs. In total, there's half an acre of gardens and 2 acres of paddock, with space for a large outbuilding, although this may require permission from the local county council. There's also a large garage where they could store their boat. But what I wanted to surprise them with is the area that sits above the garage.
Come on in, because then there's this.
Well, that's a surprise.
Fully kitted out above the garage.
Yes.
So you've got a little bathroom in there,
Right.
some storage here. And I thought this would make a lovely office.
It certainly would.
Yeah.
Make you a lovely office, a sofa. You can make your own teas and coffees.
Well, I think there's something nice about going to work, even though it's, you know,
Yes.
you're working at home.
John's worked at home all our married life, and we've had it outside, but this is nice. I'm quite taken with this.
Well, I'm glad they're pleased with this part of the property, but the outside is the all-important factor.
So I think we should discuss the land. So you would use this field to store your bits?
Yeah, I would. And I'd see whether we could put a building up just behind me on the boundary.
Great. So that would be enough space for you, do you think?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yes.
So how much do you think this package is on the market for?
I would say 480.
480, OK.
Yeah.
I would say 500.
OK, so it's a little bit between. It's actually on the market for 495.
Right.
So there's lots to think about, but We haven't seen everything, so I'd like you to walk around the house, have a look in the garage, and then I'll meet you at the front, and then we can go on to the next house.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank you, Alistair.
Not a problem.
At £495,000, this property is well within their budget, offering a large kitchen with room for a range cooker, 3 bedrooms, self-contained office space for John, a garage for storing their boat, and over 2.5 acres of land for business use.
When we first arrived here, I thought the setting was fabulous. We'd got the lovely Clwyd Valley going down towards the south, and then we got the lush farmland in the bottom of the valley on the west of that property. So you couldn't really ask for anything more.
When I first saw it, and when I first saw the house, to be honest, I didn't really like it very much. But came inside and it did improve. I can see loads of things I could do to it, but I don't even know whether at the end of all that, it would be my dream home.
Absolutely beautiful. I never get to go to Wales. Jules always goes to Wales, but I'm a convert. I'm a convert to the Vale here. It's a beautiful spot.
Glad to hear it.
Good. Let's go and see house number 2.
Right.
The picturesque market town of Denbigh is one of the most historic in northeast Wales, with the ruins of its castle dominating the skyline. During Tudor and Stuart times, the town prospered as a market and business centre. Indeed, it was a place of such renown that Elizabeth I made her favourite courtier, Robert Dudley, the Lord of Denbigh until his death in 1588. The Denbigh area, and particularly the nearby town of Buckley, became an industrial heartland for pottery between the 17th and 19th century, when clay was extensively mined here. And by the early 19th century, there were 14 potteries across the town. Earlier in the week, we sent John and Sally, who's keen to try her hand at pottery, for a beginner's lesson with local expert Alan Hughes, who's been producing earthenware and stoneware here for 30 years.
Well, today I'm going to be throwing earthenware plates. So we start off with a weighed-out bowl, put some water on to lubricate it, and then you lock your hands on the clay and make it go into the centre. Then, keeping it centred with the left hand, you push your fingers down the centre and pull out. Lifting it underneath, you make the rim, and then we make the size of the plate. And that's it.
It's time for Sally to have a go.
Ball of clay, throw it into the centre of the wheelhead. Lovely. Now a bit of water. Now put your elbows into your tummy, lock your hands and your thumbs on the top, and don't let it push you, you push it. You're the boss. That's great stuff.
Ooh,
there we
that's
go.
Fantastic.
Right.
Oh.
You've centred it beautifully, you're a natural.
Oh.
Go down like that, that's it. Now just squeeze gently and draw it gently towards you this way. That's it, that's made your rim now.
This
now
is
take
wonderful.
this hand off. I've never seen anybody learn to centre that quickly. It's really good. Let go.
Let go.
Yeah? You're enjoying yourself too much.
I am. Oh, I know.
These plates are the simplest shape to throw, and Alan can produce up to 100 of them in an hour.
Brilliant. Well done, you. Excellent.
That was fantastic. Oh, wonderful. Oh.
You're hooked.
Yes. Can I come as an apprentice?
It is addictive, you know.
It takes around 2 days for a plate to harden enough for decoration. To prepare the surface, a water and clay mix called slip is poured onto the plate. Any excess is sponged off. Then the plate is ready for the next step, the pattern.
Place it on the wheel, centre it, and then this has a white slip in it, which is just a white clay mixed with water. And we trail this onto the wet black slip.
That was fast.
Ah. Everything in pottery has to be fast. Yeah. Time is money. You can have lots of fun making all sorts of different little patterns.
And there's a magic.
And you can use different coloured slips and put one on top of the other. And having done that, we'd simply tap it. Cool. And that's finished.
The plate is then left to dry before its first firing, at a temperature of 1100 degrees Celsius. All Alan's ceramics are thrown on a traditional potter's wheel, but his one concession to modern technology is a fast-fire electric kiln.
And there's a firing all ready to come out. Looks okay. This is the sort of plate you've just been making. So that's how it comes out when it's finished.
Oh, I like
More
the colour.
magic, Alan.
As you can see, it's nice honey colour where the white slip was. The chocolate colour's gone to black.
Alan, you're magic.
Pottery is magic.
So, with Sally's pottery ambitions all fired up, hopefully the next property we view can cast its spell over both of them. We've travelled 16 miles from Chester to the Flintshire market town of Kairois. It has a church with a late 13th century tower and nave, as well as day-to-day essentials such as a pharmacy, post office, and a traditional pub set in a Grade II listed 16th century building. Just down the road in the old mining village of Lixham is property number 2, a 1990s build that's been recently remodelled.
So, here we are, house number 2.
Well, that's rather nice, Alistair.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Yes.
big smiles on your
Yes.
faces, that's good. Quite a different offering. This is a much more modern property. It's
Right.
actually just 20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
First impressions.
Very nice. Very good. Very acceptable.
Attractive.
This is 3 quite low-key adjectives. Nice, good and
Yeah.
acceptable.
7 out of 10 so far, and we're only outside, so you're in the right direction there, Alistair.
Ah, well, that's high praise coming from you. I know those things don't come
No,
easily.
they don't.
Let's get inside while the compliments are flowing from Sally, and I've got a feeling she's going to love what she sees.
So, here we come. So let's go straight here into the sitting room.
What a fantastic room. It's light.
Nice pair of French doors there and 3 aspects of light coming in.
It's what I would call a bonny room.
A bonny room.
Yes.
Ah, excellent.
Yes.
And a proper fire here,
Yes.
so that's...
Could we put a wood burner in there, do you think,
Yeah,
Alistair?
of course. So you're getting a good vibe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, cautious. I can see you're like...
Careful. Yes.
Careful. A little panting there. Could this be the one?
Could be. Could be, yes.
Well, I think I know how to change could be into will be.
I want to go straight in here.
Spacious.
This is your kitchen.
Oh,
Bit bigger than the last one, isn't it?
it certainly is. It certainly is. Yes. I could do things in here, Alistair.
Yeah.
I can see a nice range cooker over there and eating here,
Yeah.
cooking. Yes. What do you think, John?
I think it's excellent. Excellent.
Well, the really great thing about this kitchen is, if you look behind you, we're not going to go in there, but there's a snug, which gets lots of lovely afternoon light, so you can have your tea. You've also got this outside room, so you can bring the dogs in there, the boots and everything. And in here, all your white goods, utility room.
Wonderful. That is good.
So sealed off. So points?
I'm going to shock you here now. 9.5.
Zowie, wowie. Very excited.
Yeah.
While the going's good, we're heading upstairs to see if this house can keep scoring highly. And there's 4 very good-sized bedrooms up here. 2 bright double rooms for guests, and a neat twin room with wooden flooring, all of which share a family bathroom with a shower cubicle. Then we come to a very impressive main bedroom, which is complete with an ensuite shower room.
Come from over here, you get a view of the full extent of your master suite.
Goodness me. I can see an ensuite.
Yeah, you've got an ensuite.
Thank you. And all this lovely storage for shoes.
Yeah.
We're coming up to a 10 again. Towards it. Not quite, but we're nearly there.
Push the
Alistair.
10 back.
Nearly.
I'm really delighted that Sally is so enthused about this property, but I know exactly what could push her rating up even higher. And it's on the way outside to the garden.
Wow.
Oh, a nice
Nice dining room.
separate dining room.
And then this. Step in.
Alistair, you'll get it's just getting better and better, isn't it?
This is a lovely big dining room, big size, and it sweeps into this beautiful conservatory.
And it's a nice shaped conservatory,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yes.
Well, this is what runs all the way down. It's separated there by those doors, but
Yeah.
actually that on the other side is a continuation of the conservatory, and that's the doggy utility.
That's an
improvement area.
excellent idea, isn't it? Well, this is another bonny room. That's all I can say.
I'm coming to appreciate that Bonnie in your lexicon is like amazing and everybody else's.
Yes.
I think we've almost got a sale here, and the outside could seal the deal. A short walk from the house is the self-contained annex, which has plenty of space for that office. And it has a wood burner too, very bonny. Along with a well-equipped kitchen, it also provides extra accommodation in the form of a double bedroom with a handy bathroom. Behind it there are some outbuildings, which might work as storage for wood or the boat. And in the paddock there's enough space to carry out maintenance work. Away from the business, there's also a patio area for leisure.
OK, well, I suppose the crunch is how much does it cost?
Well, I'm going to go in somewhere around about, say, 530.
What about you, Sally?
I'm going to go for exactly the same as the first one. 500.
500.
Yes.
Well, in this instance, Sally, you are exactly right. It's
Wow.
on at just £1 or £2 under £500,000, 499,950. And seems that it gets a lot higher rating.
Oh, yes. This, if I might say it, this one has gobsmacked me.
Oh, God. Wow. But you haven't seen it all. You've got to explore that. I mean, I'd really take a look at the annex because it's quite impressive.
Yeah.
I will see you at the front.
Yep.
Have a good explore.
Thank you.
Thank you,
See you
Alistair.
later, Alistair.
Gobsmacked. Did you hear that? Sally's gobsmacked. And I heard 9s and 9.5s, 9 3/4 out of 10. I think we may have done it. I think we may have done it.
Well within budget at a shade under £500,000, this bonny property gives them absolutely everything they've dreamed of. A lovely social reception space with log burner potential, and a kitchen with range cooker, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, along with a separate annex that could serve as business premises. Outside, there's also 2.5 acres of land with outbuildings.
There's a great shed there, Sal.
Wow.
Plenty of storage.
How many tons of wood could you get in there, John?
40 or 50, maybe 100. Well, this house, as a house, contains all the ingredients that Sally would want. And, of course, as far as I'm concerned, we've got some buildings down the bottom that we can adapt, and a bit of land out the back, which is perfect for storage. It gives me a certain contentment because I can see that Sally would enjoy living here, and it's a house that we could settle in, and perhaps the last move that we made.
If I'm going to score this house out of 10 from my heart, it would be 9.5. I'm very comfortable here, very. I feel almost as if I'm living here. Naughty that, isn't it, really?
Look at that. It's like you're exiting John and Sally's house.
You never know.
Really? Good vibes?
Yes.
Excellent.
That's a good note to finish the day on.
It is.
A perfect end to our first day of house hunting as the sun sets over the spectacular scenery of the Welsh countryside. John and Sally run their own forestry business in Shrewsbury, Shropshire. With a budget of £550,000, they're hoping to celebrate their 40th wedding anniversary in a new home in the countryside of North East Wales. So far, we've managed to really grab their attention with one of our properties, but coming up, they prepare to get all familiar with the mystery house.
You see it as a Sally house? Do you see it as a John house?
I do, actually, yeah.
And I try my hand at the art of campanology.
I've noticed on this series that the mystery house has often helped us out of a sticky situation, sort of saved the day at the last minute. But on this show, I think we've already given John and Sally exactly what they want, so they don't need saving. So the mystery house for us is a bit more of a punt. I mean, it still has all the beautiful Welsh landscape, but it has one thing they're not so keen on.
A mere 6 miles from Chester is the Flintshire town of Mould, a busy community that grew up around its Norman castle. Its attractions include a 15th century church as well as the usual high street amenities such as pubs and shops aplenty. A couple of miles southwest of Mould, close to the village of Llanferris, is our mystery house, an 18th century cottage lying at the end of its own private track and surrounded by open countryside.
So this is the mystery house. It is quite old. Doesn't look it from the outside, but actually the kernel of the house is from 1799.
Gosh.
A few ghosts in there, Alistair.
Yeah, so this is the mystery, really, because we're showing you something that you didn't really express an interest in. It is essentially a period property.
Right.
What are your first impressions?
Quite small. Pretty, quite small.
Quaint.
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 What does that decode as?
Interesting.
Oh, that's even worse. Quaint and interesting, they strike fear into an estate agent's heart.
No. It is though, quaint, yeah. And the view is splendid.
I don't know, it's one of those you don't know till you get inside, do you, really?
Well, I hope Sally is right, and the enthusiasm of yesterday returns once they get inside this quirky property, which is a mix of old alongside the modern they prefer.
I'm going to go through into here, straight into the most modern part of the house. This is from 2002, and this extension actually even more recently.
Very individual, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very...
What about you, John?
Yeah, I see it as a Sally house. There's, you know, little nooks and crannies everywhere, and it's, yes, it's very homely. Yeah.
You see it as a Sally house? Do you see it as a John house?
I do actually, yeah. I mean, the fantastic view out of the window here.
And there are more spectacular views of the Clwyd Valley from the beautiful conservatory area, which should appeal to Sally. But we're here to challenge their preconceptions about period properties. So let's move on to the older part of the house.
This was actually the original cottage. It was just this width, very small. And the present owner dug out the original hearth, and they've turned this into the snug, so the snug heart of the home.
Yes, it's snug. It is snug. It's nice. It's nicely snug, but
But
I'd find it too snug.
too snug. And John?
I know I quite like the room actually because of the wood burner and the fireplace. I think in the winter I could imagine the heat coming out of that, and everything would be locked down. And
It would be a winter room, you're right, John. It would be cosy and comfortable and very warm.
John's trying his best, but maybe the open-plan family room with dining area and kitchen will get a stronger reaction from Sally.
Yes. Now this is an improvement.
Oh, your face is lit up.
Yes, this is lovely.
You'd have to put your range in. Doesn't have a
Well,
range.
I was just looking over there to see if there was it's an outside wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I could put a range on there.
What do you think about this room, John?
I think it's wonderfully light, and it's a homely room, definitely. Yeah.
And considering that it was really just that room next door initially, and all of these extensions, I think they've been tremendously well done.
Clever,
Yeah.
clever.
With Sally considering where to put her range cooker, things are definitely looking up for this lovely property. And I think upstairs won't disappoint. Here there are 3 very good-sized double bedrooms, all dual aspect with amazing unspoilt views, some of which can be seen through the unique round feature windows. There's also the family bathroom. But we're heading to the room that John and Sally could be calling their own.
This has its own ensuite, and of course upstairs everything revolves around these amazing views.
You certainly do. No, it's a nice little room, although it looks old and nothing seems to be falling to bits. It looks quite good.
Well, it's a more compact, snug, sort of cosy house.
Yeah.
Obviously, yesterday was such a big hit. Quite a hard act to follow, but
It is really, I'm afraid to say it is.
Just one part of this property left, and that's the 1.5 acres of land that surround it. As well as a garden, there's a huge amount of yard and parking space for machinery maintenance. There's also a whole host of outbuildings, including a double garage for the boat, open front units for wood storage, a summer house, and a small timber-built office.
Okay, so the big question: how much does it cost?
I would put a price on 400.
I'm going to go for rather low and say $399.
It's actually on the market for 454,000.
Good Lord. Yeah.
So quite a bit higher than your guess. But I think you were sort of bewitched by yesterday's property. But have another look around, particularly around the grounds
Yes.
and the garden.
Thanks, Alistair.
For £454,000, this house, in its idyllic setting, is well within their budget. It offers a wood burner in the cosy lounge, potential for a range in the kitchen, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and almost 2 acres of land with outbuildings for storage and office use.
It's a superb place, isn't it? The views and...
Oh, the view is
yes.
stupendous.
And the house, the more I went in it, the more I got used to it
Yeah.
and liked it. But I think this access is going to be the stumbling block here, isn't it?
It is,
It's so steep.
As a mystery house, I find it very interesting. It's a quirky house, and the more you go around it, the more interesting it becomes. Upstairs, again, it's totally different to downstairs, and each bedroom has got several aspects to it, and I love the round windows at each end of the building. If we were just looking for a home and the business wasn't involved, I'm sure that this would be a perfect little hideaway for us to live in.
It was a mystery, and when I first saw it, I thought, good grief, this is going to be not for me. But actually, the more I saw it, the more I liked it. I like the view, and I like the fact it's nearer to Chester, but I don't think the whole thing comes together.
How are you doing, guys?
Fine, thank you, Alistair.
Sudden change of heart?
Not really, no, not really. But
Never
it did
mind.
get better as we went round the whole lot.
yeah.
Good. Well, let's regroup, think about all the houses we've seen, have a cup of tea. This way.
The Church of St Matthew is the oldest parish church in the Flintshire town of Buckley. Built in 1822, it was updated in the early 1900s, around the same time as the North Wales Association of Church Bell Ringers was founded in Bangor, Gwynedd. Most of its members were originally railway workers, but nowadays they come from a whole range of backgrounds, with around 300 ringers in the association, which encompasses 48 bell towers. I've come to meet expert campanologist Jeff Parting, who's been bell ringing since he was 13 years old, and he's going to teach me more about this rather unique art. The peal of 8 bells in the tower was cast by John Taylor and Sons of Loughborough, in proportions specified by the designer of Big Ben. The church has a dozen bell ringers, but only 6 to 8 are needed at any one time.
Good morning. This is Bernard. He's the master of the tower.
Master of the
This is
tower.
Alistair.
You're the captain of the tower, you're the master of the tower.
Right. Well, if I just explain to you what the bell looks like up in the top,
So you've got
how it works.
8
8
bells.
bells up there, yes. The bell is mounted on the wood frame, or iron frame, and these are the bearings each side, and the gudgeon pins run into the bearings, which allows the bell to swing. Then we've got the wheel bolted onto a headstock, which is called the headstock. This is a stay, and then there's a rope through a gudgeon hole, and when you pull the bell, it turns through 360 degrees. The stay hits what we call a slider under there, and that stops it going any further. So when we pull the bell down again like this, it comes over that way.
So each ring is a ring on both ways, ring
Yes.
going up and a ring going down.
Hand stroke and backstroke, we call it.
When ringing, the best method is to allow the weight of the bell to do most of the work. You give the rope a sharp pull to start it on its journey down and keep it as straight as possible.
With 2 hands on the sally, this is wool which is woven into the rope strands, you see.
Sally.
So then I pull that down like that. I let the rope pull my arms up. Now I've just gone over the balance like that, it's there, you see. Okay? And I come all the way down with my arms. I do the same there.
Okay, so the Sally goes up and then the Sally comes down.
Yeah. So it's a case of
Pull the Sally down,
up,
Sally goes up.
and I'm below the balance now. That's the pace that we would be ringing at if we've got all the 8 going.
So it's time for me to try my hand at the campanologist's art, and I'm poised for action.
Okay, so I'm going to release.
I pull, up, down, and catch.
Oh!
Don't look up.
Don't look up, don't look up.
Don't look up. Right down.
It's going a bit faster than it was before. Hey! Okay, calm, Alistair, calm.
Yeah, catch. That's it. Good one. You did that one on your own.
Yes.
Isn't it?
All right, OK, let's have a break of this. So how do I stop it? Just give another tug.
Pull again. You start again.
OK.
After being shown the ropes in the tower, I discover another method to ring out a tune through hammers attached to the bells, worked by this chiming apparatus. This is known as clocking the bell rather than ringing.
Hey!
I rather enjoyed that.
Those bells are loud. And now it is time to find out which house John and Sally found most appealing. Funny. Hello, guys. Ah, you found the nice warm fire. It's been a bit nippy here in Wales, hasn't it?
It has.
Let's review, shall we? What did you think of the first one?
I think the first one, probably the house as such wouldn't have appealed to Sally, but obviously the location was fantastic. But the biggest killer of that was the distance from Chester.
We've got to have some compromise. Because I would like to live near, much nearer to Chester, so we've got to have a house that I really like.
And the second house, now this is a bit more impressive.
Purpose-built house, 4 bedrooms, in the middle of its plot, access for awkward vehicles, big vehicles, perfect in many, many ways.
I still think it's fantastic. And as John said, it's a lovely house. There's not much maintenance to do in the future. It's got all we need. It's got everything for John, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not too far from Chester.
What about the mystery house? Because that was a bit of a curveball in the sense that it was a period property.
Well, as I think I've said, when I arrived, I thought, good grief. But it got better. It improved. And had we been a lot younger, it would have been very much a John and Sally house, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
But the access killed it.
We wouldn't get lorries up there, but the view was outstanding of the back of the Berwins and Moor Vammer. Excellent.
You talked a lot about the Sally and John house. Do you have an idea what that might be in 2011?
Probably quite near to the house, number 2 house, yesterday. Quite near, isn't
Perhaps
it?
it is the number 2 house.
Could well be. There's a really good chance, Alistair.
Well, fingers crossed. I really hope that you like the second house on the second viewing and that you move in.
Thank you,
By
Alistair.
Christmas, I wish.
By Christmas.
I hope.
Well, 2 months and counting.
But we didn't say which Christmas.
Christmas 2020. I'm truly hoping that we have found a Sally and John house because they're a lovely couple and they have picked a stunning part of the country to live in. And if you've enjoyed our property hunting exploits in the UK, then make sure you join us next time for more Escape to the Country.
Although John and Sally loved our second property, they eventually decided it was a journey too far from Chester, and so their house hunt continues. If you'd like to escape to the country in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland or England and need our help, please apply online at bbc.co.uk/be on a show.